Welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and I love makeup. I focus on indie and affordable brands, so if that's what you're into, keep watching. Okay, I just realized that stupid fan that I thought turned off is still on, so I've turned it off. I'll be right back. So today, I bought two alter ego palettes. I got Sunlit Dreams and Amber Glow. They are both stunning. So I really don't do like fun looks during the week. I really tone them down. So that's where these palettes are going to come in. This is Amber Glow. I think it's a dupe for I Need a Nude. And this is Sunlit Dreams. And I believe it's a dupe for I Need a Warm. I do not have the high-end palettes because I just don't. But I love Alter Ego and their formulation is phenomenal, so I don't feel the need to, even if I had the money, I wouldn't pick up the high-end palettes. I'd pick up Alter Ego. So let's do a little, I just kind of was curious as to how they look side by side. So Sunlit Dreams, Amber Glow, right? Amber Glow, Sunlit Dreams. Okay, here's how they look together. If you're like me and you're just curious, that's what they look like. So today we're going to use Sunlit Dreams because I'm just feeling fall. It's still warm here. It will be warm here until like November and then we turn into winter, but life in the Midwest. So first I want to do my lips. So this is the Hard Candy Lip Blur lipstick, and this is in the shade Smitten. It does have like a little foamy, is that foam? I don't know what you call that thing if you want to like blur it out or whatever, but I never do that. So let's just do the lips. I would normally do a liner, however, my NYX Duck Plump Lip Plumping liners, the two that I have that would go best with the shade are out. Like, I use them all. I've never used up a lip liner in my life, and if that goes to tell you how phenomenal those lip liners are, they are truly the best. They just go on smooth. I don't know, they blur the lips. They're phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay. Need to quit talking. So we're gonna do the same look because I don't feel like we get like a huge variance on this out of this. I usually, if I do like colorful fun looks, I do two different looks on each eye, but just for this, for the sake of my sanity and not trying to do two different looks, because like I said, they're not going to be really, really different. So we're just gonna do the same look. I just want something simple. I want to sit down, have a relaxing moment, and just enjoy makeup with you guys, because that's really what this is about. And I definitely lost that for a little bit, but I'm trying to get back. So what do we even want to start with? This is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette. Let's start with the shade Cozy, which is that shade right there. So you guys, how are you doing? How's life? How are all the things? I'm doing. Life is just nuts and insane, and I don't know, like, everything with my husband's job, the company that he worked for, like, their contract employees, they lost the contract with the space that they were at. He thought he was going to get signed on with the new company, but he ended up getting fired from that same company like 7-8 years before. Like, he told them that, they said yeah, it should be fine, and then come to find out, like a day before the new company is taking over, he calls and he's like, I filled out the stuff, I haven't heard anything. And they're like, oh, well, we don't see anything. And people just had been ignoring him, and it was just weird. And so he finally talks to somebody who's like a higher up, and he's like, oh, well, I see that you were fired from this company, blah, 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 blah. And so it turns out that's a no-go. So he had nothing. So he contacted the company that he was currently employed with that lost the contract at this other place, and the guy's like, I'll try and find something for you, but he hadn't heard anything. And then the company that he wanted to work for that like contracts the other employees, but like the real company, finally was like, yeah, we're gonna hire you. But he's been like trying to get hired on by this company for the last like year and a half, 2 years. So it sounds like it's like a sure deal, but like I don't trust anyone or anything at this point. So as of right now, he doesn't have a job. I've been trying to save up some money when I can, but it's not much. And I had things I wanted to do with that money, but it's probably going to be gone by the time he finally does get hired on. I don't like it. I don't like this. This stresses me out. I hate it. Let's go in with the shade Sierra, just to deepen that up a little bit. And I don't know. He was supposed to, like, somebody that he worked with had his own business on the side, and I think he was supposed to contact him, but I don't think that he did. If you've been around for a while, like, you know how this goes, and it's usually not good. But if this truly does work this time and he does get hired on with the actual company, that would be what I have needed. So hopefully that happens and we can start working towards the goals that we've had since we got together. Like, God, it's like almost 8 years ago. I don't know, our 3rd wedding anniversary is coming up. But yeah, it would be nice. Really, really nice. And I need it. I can't, because my income just doesn't cut it anymore. And yeah, it'd just be good to be able to not feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders all the time when it comes to, like, if something goes wrong, like, what are we gonna do? It'd just be nice. So I'm hoping that everything works out with that. And yeah. All right, I want to go in with the shade, let's see. Let's do Rustic, and I just want to put that like on the lower lash line, just a smidge. And you guys, I know I wanted to do the scary story time thing on a Saturday night. Like, I don't have anybody to give me any stories. And so, I mean, I could tell some of mine, and I guess we could get, like, the narrative going and talking if people actually show up. But then the other thing is, like, it would have to be either tonight, which is Saturday, October 18th, or the next Saturday, which I'm having my hair done. Our anniversary is, like, right in the middle of the week, so we're not gonna, well, I guess we will see each other if my husband's not working. But yeah, but then I have to work, so we couldn't really stay out late and really do anything. So it's just trying to figure it out is hard because life, you know. I'm debating. Okay, I do want to deepen the outer portion of the eye up a little bit. So let's go with the shade Toast right here. Or, no, because then that'd be the day after Halloween. Because Halloween's a Friday night. Yeah, I don't know what my brain was just going to say. I was going to be like, oh, we could do it Halloween night, but then that'd be Friday night and that wouldn't work. So, I guess I need to get my ish together now, don't I? Also, my camera battery is dying like holy crapola. And I don't know if my other batteries are charged. Okay, I just wanted to deepen this up just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going with some glitter glue. I need to check something because the shade that I used, it's looking green under the lights, and I think it might be like a duochrome shade, so it's gonna flip, and I just want to see what it's going to flip as. Like, is this gonna work with what I want to do, or is it not? Shade Nostalgia. Looks, that one, sorry, it looks orange, but when I hold it away from the light, it's pulling more green, so I just wanted to... yeah, okay, I think that'll work. So we're going with that shade Nostalgia. Oh yeah, oh that's pretty. Just makes me think of like a fire. So pretty. eerily quiet in my house, which is kind of scary. Also, bought Indy a Halloween costume last night. It's a bumblebee. I was so excited. She hates it. It's so hard to get her to be still. So like it took my husband and I to try and get it on her. Like she's just so feisty. She just wants to like fight everything. So we're trying to put it on her and she's like jumping, going crazy, trying to like eat her costume. Oh man, she's a wild one. But she's also really cute. And the costume was a little too big, but I was worried because she's a big puppy. Like she's 70 something pounds. And so I'm like, she probably needs extra, extra large, but it was a little big, which I'm shocked because usually dog costumes run pretty small. But apparently not this one, but that's okay. Got a couple pictures. They're not great. I don't know if we're gonna get costume on her again, but it was fun for a second while it lasted. All right, so for a lower inner corner highlight, I think we're gonna go in the shade Twinkle right here. You guys, if you've never tried Alter Ego palettes, I highly, highly recommend them. They are just fantastic. And they're like 24 bucks. Some are 22. They have sales frequently. Highly, highly recommend. All right, I'm gonna do some mascara. I don't know if I'm gonna do eyeliner or not. I don't know. And I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. Didn't do any eyeliner, just did mascara. That of course is all over my face where it doesn't need to be. We're gonna go in with the Beauty Creations Party Perfect Baked Highlighter. Just feel like going a little wild with the highlight. Very, very pretty. If you know, you know. All right, you guys, let's do a little final look-see. All right, you guys, so this is just such a fun, simple, beautiful fall look. The Alter Ego Sunlit Dreams palette. Highly, highly recommend Alter Ego. You cannot go wrong. I own several of their palettes, not all of them, but a good amount. And you guys, their formula is phenomenal. One of the best out there. Their products are extremely, extremely affordable, which I think is very, very important in today's economy. If you want to treat yourself, pick up an Alter Ego palette. You cannot go wrong. That is it. I feel like this was a pretty quick video. I don't know. Time just flies when I'm at home on the weekends trying to enjoy my life. So got some other things I need to do. You guys, just thank you so much for love and support that you show me in this tiny little channel. We built a really, really cool community. You guys, do me a favor. Go watch the video that I posted before this one. It is the Melt Cosmetics, the Bride of Frankenstein palette. I love the look that I did in that video. And there's just some really interesting conversation going on, like really cool stuff in the comments section. Because I was talking about how I don't know what my undertone is, and then someone mentioned overtones and just all these other things. And it was just really, really cool, and I love that. I love to get a good conversation going. So you guys go check that video out, and then check out the comments and just let me know. I don't know if you also struggle to figure out like what your like undertone is, or finding like a perfect foundation, because it's very, very, very hard. So go check that out. Comment. Let me know your thoughts, and how do you guys like this look? Comment on this video as well. That's what helps us small creators out the most, is like sharing our content, commenting, giving it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, stick around, hang out. You guys, I gotta get going. Remember, you are beautiful, loved, and amazing. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you all in the next one.